बोले श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो जगदम्बिका माता की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव। विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्दिताय नागाननाय श्रुतियज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभु कोटि नमन दिगंबरा कोटि नमन दिगंबरा। आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभु कोटि नमन दिगंबरा कोटि नमन। निर्विकारोकार अविनाशी तुम्हें देवादिदेव जगत सरचत प्रलय करता शिवम सत्यम सुंदरम शिवम सत्यम सुंदरम। निरंकार स्वरूप कालेश्वर महायोगेश्वरा दयानिधि दानीश्वरा जय जटाधर जय भयंकरा जटाधर जय भयंकरा। शूलपाणि त्रिशूलधारी और घरी बाघंभरी जय महेश त्रिलोचनायक विश्वनाथ विशंबरा विश्वनाथ विशंबरा। आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभु कोटि नमन दिगंबरा कोटि नमन दिगंबरा कोटि नमन दिगंबरा। वंदे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वंदे जगत्कारणं वंदे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वंदे पशूनां पथिम् वंदे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वंदे मुकुन्द प्रियं वंदे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वंदे शिवं शङ्करम्। श्रीराम राम रघुनंदन राम राम श्री राम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्री राम राम रणकर्कश राम राम श्री राम राम शरणं भव राम राम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं. Let us be sweet like the Lord Bhagwan Shri Krishna. हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्. आधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. ओ मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं फलितं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. वेणु मधुरा रेणु मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरा पादो मधुरो नृत्यं मधुरं साख्यं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सूक्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. ओ मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. ओ मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं. कि वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. बोले गुरु महाराज की जय. On behalf of Bhavani Shankar Mandir, all its servants, volunteers, selfless servants, I must say, hardworking volunteers, I greet all of you in Pranam and welcome you to Shanti Satsangh. It is under this great flagship of our Dharma that we are able to take shelter in challenging times in satsang. Very few of us enjoy the rain, to be outside. When we're inside the home and the rain falls, there is a different feeling. There is a very different feeling. But the minute you go outside, you want to cover. Sitting inside and watching the snowfall, it's a pleasant scene to many. It's very scenic. And the way how it falls in the trees and all that, very scenic. But to go outside in the challenging cold and to bear the wrath of the weather, it is not pleasant. The sunshine we enjoyed very much, but the minute we go outside, if it's too hot and unbearable, we want to take some cover. Friends, as human beings, we always want to be shed or be covered by something. It is natural. Even when we sleep in the warmth and the comfort of our own home, we want something to cover us to stay warm at night. As human beings, we are made this way, that we always want to take shelter under something. And for COVID, we are all taking shelter under satsang. This is our umbrella. Shanti Satsangh is our umbrella. Satsang is our blanket. Satsang is your clothing. Whatever it is, my friend, it is satsang that we are taking as the protective layer of our lives. And to all of you who have joined every night and continue to, my pranam to you. And if you're joining for the first time, welcome. This evening, being Wednesday, my friends, we will, of course, do some singing to Bhagwan Krishna and so on. And but before we do that, we learn about this Lord, this beautiful, colorful God. It is perhaps the most colorful avatar of Bhagwan Sri Narayana. Bhagwan Sri Krishna, as we explain Madhurashtakam whenever we sing it, everything about him is sweet. Sometimes the presence of somebody, my friends, brings us so much harmony and sweetness. You just want to be in amidst them. Why? When that happens, the minute you think of somebody, you're just looking forward to be in their presence. The minute that person walks through the room, they bring so much positive energies, their aura with them. What happens, my friends? This is Sri Krishna. Even the time when he stole from people, he stole not their butter and their makhan, but he stole their heart. He stole their heart. And it is this stealing of the heart that really attracted us to Sri Krishna, my friends. Ki karanam madhuram taranam madhuram. Everything about him is sweet. Even the thorns he walks around, my friends, become sweet and becomes an offering in our life. It is to that Sri Krishna we bow today. And on behalf of all of you listening from around the world, and whenever you will listen to this broadcast again, Sri Krishna's blessings to all of you. This evening, my friends, we want to say happy birthday and best wishes to so many people who are celebrating their birthdays today. And I want to just, it's quite a few of them, and all of them are celebrating something very special. I'd like to say a happy, sweet 16th birthday, Seema Basant. Seema Basant celebrating her 16th birthday today. It's a very big deal for you. Seema, I can't say enough nice things and sweet things about you because you're just, darling to be among with our children and at the temple. And today, as you celebrate your 16th birthday, which is a big deal for a girl, and we'll talk about that later, we want to wish you a happy birthday on behalf of all of us at Bhavani Shankar Mandir. And we pray and hope that you had a very blessed day, blissful day. You had some rest, and I hope that you enjoyed your special day. For a girl to turn 16, it's a big deal. And we know how elaborate those celebrations can get. But we know how simple you are, and we hope that this togetherness over satsang will bring some sort of joy to you. Happy birthday coming from your family. Of course, your mom and your dad, Devi, and your mom Devi and your dad Rupram, and also your brother Ryan. Ryan. Hope Ryan cooked something for you today. Ryan, what did you cook for your sister? Because it's her special day. I hope you made her felt like a princess today. Because, she's growing up now. Ryan is probably killing himself with laugh. So happy birthday on behalf of your mom, dad, and your brother. And also, you didn't know, but your Pua reached out to me because you have touched so many people's heart. Seema, your Pua reached out to me and have extended happy birthday wishes to you on behalf of your Pua and all your cousins, Kimi, Alicia, Rebecca, Brittany, and all others. And they say, we love you. But I'm sure you know that very well. So many people you've made impact in at such a young age in your life. So happy birthday to you, Seema. And we look forward to meeting you sometime again, and we can celebrate this beautiful day with you. God bless you there, and stay well. We want to wish a happy 24th birthday as well. This is to Brandon, and his Nana as well is celebrating his birthday, Nana Frederick Piramal. Both of them are sharing a birthday. These are my family in the New York area. Naomi, your mother, Brandon, is actually, you gotta help me with the thing here. So Didi Giano is my eldest cousin, and Naomi is Didi Giano's granddaughter. So Naomi, you gotta call me Nana. And you have a 24-year-old son. Brandon, happy birthday to you today. Your mom reached out and sent some lovely pictures of you when you were little. We know how blessed and special you are, and we want to really take a moment to say Ma Durga's blessings to you. And to Dadaji Frederick, who's celebrating his 75th birthday today. God bless you as well. I know how special birthdays, at least for me, but all you special people are celebrating such nice birthdays. So to both of you who share this birthday, happy birthday to you. And we'll sing along for you later as well. But enjoy the satsang, enjoy the blissful moments. And this, of course, is coming from all your family, whose names are up there. On behalf of Naomi, Didi Golin, Terry, Sandy, Tyler, Kayla, and Aaron. So happy birthday to you both, and God bless always. Happy birthday as well to a special young lady, Pooja Raghunandan. On behalf of your mother, Mala, Divan, and your brother Kishan. So Pooja, when we were at Melanie Drive in our temple, she was really active in our temple. Due to school and other responsibilities, we've not lost touch, but Pooja has, of course, our parents have maintained a beautiful relationship. I know them since my childhood days in Guyana. Divan, of course, we grew up in front of him. So happy birthday to you, Pooja, and God bless you always. We'll sing a nice Krishna bhajan for you later. And we pray and hope that you had a very blessed day. May month is such a blessed month. So even the day didn't go well, the whole May month is blessed. Happy birthday to you there, and hope you had a very, very nice day. Pooja, happy birthday. Happy first birthday to Jason Punai, and happy 5th birthday to Justin Punai. May Bhagwan Ganesh shower his blessings on you both, Jason and Justin, and fulfill all your wishes. These lovely wishes are coming, of course, from your parents, Randy and Diane, your sister, Emily, and grandparents, aunts, and uncles. 2 cute kids. Saw some beautiful pictures of them, Jason and Justin. So happy birthday to you both, and I hope and pray that you embrace life with lots of vigor, lots of open mind, and have a lot of God in you. It's never too young to talk about God to children, and the fact that your parents can join in satsang and make this special request on your behalf. It's admirable. Justin and Jason, God bless you both. Happy birthday to you. And of course, happy birthday to Aja Basil Seru. So these are folks from New York. This is, our brother Rishi Seru from BSM, from Pani Shankar Mandir, his father. Aja Seru, your birthday is blessed because you're in satsang. And these birthday greetings are coming from your lovely grandchildren, Larissa and Jason, who are affiliated with our temple and who are very close to me as well. It is so nice of them to think of you, Aja, on this day. I hope they called you, and I hope they cheered you up on this day, because your birthday is very special. I believe it's your 82nd birthday. So happy satsang, happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And I'm so glad that you can join us from New York in the satsang. Friends, it's always a pleasure to celebrate with so many people here. And I want to take the opportunity to wish all of you well in your beautiful celebrations. And now, my friends, we're going to sing the world's most popular song. When we spoke to all of you last night, and we asked all of you how you felt about the number 50. Not the number 50 as an age, but the number 50 as in the number of days we have been in virtual satsang. I was so touched. I was so touched by all of your responses that you enjoyed at least Hanumanji Chalisa. So let's together sing. Every day is Hanumanji's day. Every day is a blessed day. There is no good and bad day, my friends, for praying to God. There is no good and bad day for praying to God. I always tell you that Hanumanji Maharaj, if you take your rot and your tulsi and your mahambog, your prasad, whatever it is, mangoes, all his favorite things, banana, and you say, Hanumanji Maharaj, today I'm so happy, and it's a Wednesday, I'm so happy, I'm so blissed out. I want to offer you prasadam. I want to just sing Hanumanji Chalisa for you. What do you think Hanumanji is going to do? Say, hey, bye, come back. Today's Wednesday, come back Saturday. And if you're not the wrong Saturday, come back Tuesday. I'm not available today. No. That would make Hanumanji you and me. That would make Hanumanji you and me. But Hanumanji is not you and me. Hanumanji is available. God is available. The Devi is available whenever you want them to be available. My friends, so what is this good and bad time about prayers? Of course, there's auspicious times to do certain things, but God never takes a vacation. God has taken a staycation in our life, and He stays there. So let us sing to Hanumanji Maharaj and glorify Him. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghubar Bimal Jasu Jodayak Halchar Buddhihin Tanujanike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Deho Muhi Harhu Kalesh Vikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapish Tinhu Lok Ujagar Ram Dut Yatulit Balhama Anjali Putra Pavan Sutnama Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi Kumta Nivar Kanchan Varan Viraj Sumesha Kanan Kundal Kunchit Kesha Hath Bhadra Aur Dhwaja Viraje Kaadhe Munj Jane Usage Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan Tej Pratap Maha Jagvandan Vidyavan Guniyati Chatur Ram Kaj Karive Ko Aatar Prabhu Charitra Sunive Ko Rasiya Ram Lakhan Sita Man Basiya Sukshma Roop Dhari Siya Vikat Roop Dhari Nand Jarava Bhim Roop Dhari Asura Samare Ramchandra Ke Kaaj Saware Laay Sajeevan Lakhan Ji Aaye Shri Raghuveer Harash Unlaye Raghupati Ki Nahi Bahut Badhai Tum Mama Priya Bharat Sambhai Sahas Badal Tumhara
यश गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंतन गावे।
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा, यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा, राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लीलो त्राहि मधुर पर जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरे मुख माही, जब दिलांगी गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख रहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संभारो आपे, तीनों लोग हाथ पे कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाए, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए। और देवता चित्त न डरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। बोलो जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार बात कर कोई, जो तहि बंदी महासुख होई। जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा। की जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा। की जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा। पावन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहु सुरभूप सिया। भज रामचंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। Hanumanji Maharaj, although he was the Lord himself, Hanumanji Maharaj was himself a bhakta. He was the Lord, but he was a bhakta as well, which means that although one is worthy of being worshipped, of being praised, of being given good words, that person, that thing has reverence. When it has humility, it has reverence for someone else. My friend, pray or praise so much the taste. Praise is so much the taste of the food. This is a little analogy to help us understand something. Praise, when you eat some food, you give thanks to the cooks. Thank you to the cook who helped me, who allowed me to eat and to taste this food, right? Like Ryan, I'm sure Seema is thanking you for all the food you cooked today. When we eat food, we are thankful to the cook. Thank you for providing me a meal, right? When the cook received the thanks for providing that meal, the cooks, what they do, they're very thankful for the things that they have to cook. I'm very thankful that I had all the ingredients to make this food. They are thankful for something, right? And so the ingredients, my friends, the fruits or the veggies or whatever was cooked, what happened? They have something to be thankful for as well. They have the sun and the earth and the water that give them life. You see, for everything that we are thankful for or we're thankful to, they have a source. As we pray to Hanumanji Maharaj and we give him thanks and we give him praises, Hanumanji Maharaj knows his source. He is Shivji. Hanumanji Maharaj, Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan. Bhagwan Hanumanji is Shivji. And when praises are showered upon him, what does he do? He takes those praises as mountain blocks and he gives them, he climbs a pedestal to pray to his Ram, to his Prabhu, Bhagwan Shri Hanuman. My friends, that makes him a Prabhu, that makes him God, and that makes him a Bhakta at the same time. Just like a parent, you can be a parent at one time, and at the same time you are a son or you are a daughter, my friends. These things are important to understand in life. Why? Because it is Hanumanji Maharaj or those like him who have laid the path for all of us. When we talk about devotees, Bhagwan Shri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita tells us that there are 4 types of devotees who come to him. Let's examine who are those. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Chaturvidha Bhajante Mam Chaturvidha Bhajante Mam Jana Sukritino Arjuna Artho Jigyasur Artharthi Jnani Cha Bharatar Shabha. Jnani Cha Bharatar Shabha. Bhagwan Shri Krishna in Gita tells us that there are 4 types of devotees who come to him. Chaturvida. Who are the first type? The first type, who are the 4 types? The first type, Artho. Artho, Jigyasur, Artharti, Jnani. He says those Artho who are in pains. No, the word pain. Artho. When you say the word Artho, it means pains. When you do Arti, the word Arti comes from Artho, comes from Art. So it means those who are in pains, they go to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Prabhu, remember Ma Kunti? Ma Kunti tells Krishna, Prabhu, please put me in pain so that I can always remember you. The first type of us who go to God are those of us who have pains. It may be It may be physical pains, it may be emotional pains, it may be mental, unsteadiness, it may be thoughts, it may be lacking of something, but we are very painful when we go to Sri Krishna or God, in whatever form. No? He says this first type of devotee, which is most type of people, they come to me for that reason. First type. And which means, my friends, the word arto, when you do RT, when you do RT in someone, when we do RT, what we do? When we do RT, we're taking the diya, the lamp, and we wave it around the murti, right? Jai Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare, Bhakta Jano ke Sankat Kshaname Dur Kare, Om Jai Jagadisha Hare. Bhakta Jano ke Sankat Kshaname, Prabhu, we do arti upon you, relieve our pains from us. Arti means that which removes pains. But why are you doing arti on God? You see, when we do arti on God, we're telling the Lord, Prabhu, thousands of people, Hanumanji, thousands of people, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, millions of people have looked upon you today. So you might have got badai. People, they badai the Lord. You go to Vrindavan, my friends, in Banke Bihari temple, and the way Shri Krishna is dressed, especially in the month of Tej in August, when we were there. The month of Tej, the Lord is dressed in green, and they see the greeneries and the trees and everything. So beautiful. You see the Lord, your eyes are just wrapped around Shri Krishna. Your eyes are just wrapped around the Lord. In that special, all the other time, the murti is in the little temple at the back. And if you're tall enough, you can see him because everybody crowds up at the front. His shiny, brilliant eyes. So everybody around the world, they go and they admire Sri Krishna. Right? In Kashi Vishwanath temple in Varanasi, when the people go there, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people go and they rub the head of Baba Bholenath. And they throw dhar and so from they admire the beauty of the lingam. So what we do, we light the diya and the arti and we say, Prabhu, hundreds of thousands of people have laid their eyes upon you today. I don't know how much they admire you. I don't know how much they coveted your beauty. I offer you this diya to ward off the evil omens that they have given you. My friends, that is why we do arti. That is why we do arti. Now, what I've always taught our people, my friends, careful when you do arti. When arti is done, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare, you spend 1 minute sometimes on Jai Jagadisha Hare, and for the rest of the arti, you spend arting people and kissing people and so on. Well, that's a discussion for another day, but arti is meant for the revered ones. Arti is meant for those who you rever. When you arti somebody, you are arting them and telling them that you are the equal to my God. You are equal to my God. That's why I arti you. I arti my ma. I arti my father. I arti my guru. And that's probably it. My elders and so on, they get the arti. Because they are in the level of my God. Of course, your elders and thing, you arti the respected people. Elder brothers and sisters and so, depending on the lifestyle they live too. You RT people, you cannot RT. What is the purpose of waving a light around, someone who has not embraced, a good life? To put them in the level of your Bhagwan is a whole different thing. I'm telling you the meaning of RT. The first type of people who go to God are called Artho Jigyasur. Artho means they are in pains. They're always in pain, so they go, Prabhu, relieve my pain, relieve my pain, relieve my pain. That is the first type. Then the second type of devotee who go to God, Artho Jigyasur. Jigyasur means the ones who want knowledge. Prabhu, if you make me pass my exam, Ganeshji, I give you 108 laddus. And then what happens if you don't pass? Ganeshji gets no laddus. Mata Durga, if you make me pass my exam, I make 9 lapsian puri for you. 9 pair lapsian puri for you. What happens if you don't pass? No lapsian puri for Mata Durga. We bargain with the God a lot, and that's why we got to learn these things, my friends. Never bargain with God. If you give me this, I do this. If you do that, I do that. Give if you want to, but never, my friends, bargain. Those are the ones who they want knowledge, so they do a little puja and thing, and they want to, or they God to take care of everything. I always tell all our children, including the ones who are watching today, if you want to pass your exams, with flying colors, if you want to be brilliant, if you want to think appropriately on your feet, if you want to be smart, if you want to have certificates on the wall and names and digits behind your name, or letters behind your name rather, then what you have to do, you have to study. You have to study. Then what role does God play if you have to study? Well, when you fall, the God will pick you up. Remember Arjun? Bhagwan Shri Krishna stood by him and watched him. And when he talked and talked and talked, Lord said, talk now, you get strength. You get energy, you're full of brains, you're full of knowledge, you talk. The Lord has so much confidence in ourselves that he allows us. If God has to intervene in everybody's life, then what is the purpose of your life, friends? We're not puppets. We're just going to put our hands up like this and wait. Bhagwan, pull up my hand. Bhagwan, pull up my hand. We're not puppets. God has made us as the most complicated and the most full-fledged machine on this earth. No, we were born inside of another human being, and we came out. Nobody put our parts together. Nobody gave us a brain power or horsepower or what kind of power we have these days. No, Bhagwan has given us that. Bhagwan has given us that, which means he trusts our abilities. Bhagwan trusts our abilities. You go, make the best. One thing we have, my friends, that is so blessed as a human being is freedom, for those of us who are free. We have freedom. So, the secret to becoming smart, the secret to becoming excellent in your studies, the secret to doing every wonderful thing with education is to study, to study, and to study. And my friends, when you do that, what happens? Then you excel. Now, what role does God play? If you fall back, my friends, if there is any fuel required, when your abilities run out, then the machine steps in. Buddhihina tanujanike sumiro pavana kumar. When you are just feeding on a teaspoonful of knowledge, Hanumanji comes in. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar. Hanumanji comes in as an ocean of knowledge and says, stop drinking from the spoon. Here is an ocean of knowledge. Drink. Piyo piyo. Harinam ka pyala. Harinam ka pyala. So my friends, this is the role of God. God is not to here banana Hanumanji, pass me exam. No. I want to tell you, my friends, anytime I write an exam or do an interview, I always go before. And I always tell them, listen, whatever you want, that's going to happen. I'm just coming to you because of manners. If you have a beautiful relationship with God, you don't need formality. I go to Mahadev Bhagwan and say, listen, just like this, listen, if you want to make this thing happen, you're going to make it happen, all right? So I'm just going for this, whatever it is. It's all in your hands. And if you think I have the abilities, good job. If you don't think I don't have the abilities, still good job. No problem. Good day, bad day, all same day. Right? Bhagwan Mahadev, everything in your hands. I'm not trying to bribe you or anything. You know what I want, and you know what's best for me. Ram Ram. Done. My friends. Prabhu, give me this job, because this job is going to make... The Lord knows what's for you. Don't insult the Lord, my friends. Don't insult. That's called the Jigyasur. The ones who, Prabhu, give me this, give me that, and let me pass the exam. Bhagwan says there's nothing wrong, but he is the fuel behind you. The second type of devotees are the one who pray for knowledge. Artho for pains, Jigyasur for knowledge. Artharthi. Artha means wealth. Artha. There's artha and there's artha. Artha means the pain, artha means the wealth. Like dharma, artha, kama, moksha. This type of devotees, they go to God specially because they want to be wealthy people. Right? I worship Mahalakshmi because I want to be wealthy. I worship Mahameru because I want to be wealthy. I worship Bhagwan Narayan because he is the consort of Bhagwati Lakshmi, so I'm going to be wealthy. So they go to God and say, Prabhu, give me wealth. And why not? Right? It's okay to ask for wealth. Whether you get it or not is a whole different thing. So, you notice my little, little expressions there. So you get the message behind that. If I knew the secret for wealth, I would have been wealthy all the time, right? I would have been. Anybody who brings this kind of help to you, some kind of seminar or some kind of this and some kind of that, or some kind of open book. The guys open book. We go to people to open book to see how to get wealthy. I always ask the question, how well has this thing worked for you? How well has this open book thing worked for you that you can, tell me all these magical things about me? Like this thing got to be working for you, right? You got to think, my friends, because you're giving so much trust into a book when Parameshwar, Bhagwan, is there and we are not accessing him. We're not using this lifeline to access our Prabhu. He needs our access. He needs to hear from us. He needs, my friends, he doesn't need our prayers. God doesn't need our prayers. If we pray to Bhagwan Shiv tomorrow, or we don't pray to him tomorrow, he will still remain Shiva. A stone doesn't care about anything, my friends. The stone is outside the sunshine, he's still a stone. Snowfall, he's still a stone. Rainfall, he's still a stone. He doesn't care. He's happy all the time. He's cool. That's what people say. Bhagwan, Shivji is cool all the time. You ever touch your lingam at your altar? You ever touched it one day and put it in your head? You got the worst headache, you put your lingam on it. Ooh. Right? Bhagwan is cool all the time, as the young folks will say. He doesn't need your prayers. He doesn't need your dhar. We do these things to fulfill the thirst inside of us. We bathe Shiva because we feel good doing that. Right? You feel good doing that. When you go on the treadmill, you think the treadmill, you're doing it for the treadmill. You're doing it for you. You understand? So the third type of people who go to God is for wealth. Prabhu, I pray to you for wealth. And this, my friends, you must know that any prayer where there is an expectation, it means it's an empty prayer. Gita tells us, karmanyeva dhikarasya ma phaleshu kadachina. You do and you forget about stuff. I invite 100 people, 200 people to do your puja. It's because I have a thirst to do my puja. Prabhu, I have no expectation that tomorrow you're going to make me wealthy or whatever it is. No. Ask any rich people that you know. You think they got rich overnight? My friends, when people come talk to me about money, I tell them, listen, if you want to talk to me about God, I'll talk to you about God. If you want to talk to me about philosophy, I'll talk to you about philosophy. If you want to talk to me about, itihasas, Puranas, bhajan, kirtan, if you want to talk to me about these kind of things, Vedas, Upanishads, I'll talk all about it to you. I'll quote, I'll do everything for you. But I don't know how to, I don't know if you want to talk to me about wealth, and people do that all the time. I want to talk to you about wealth, I said, I have a few wealthy friends. A poor man has a lot of wealthy friends. I said, go, I'll tell you who to talk to. This and this. They know about business. They know about life. They will tell you about, they can have this conversation about wealth to you. I'm a poor man. I don't have what you have. So go and talk to them about wealth. Because my friends, ask all the wealthy people in this world. They don't just wake up 8 o'clock in the morning and go to bed 5 p.m., 6 p.m. or 8 p.m., whatever it is, right? They know wealthy people, they work very hard for what they have. When you're sleeping, they're awake. When you go to sleep, they're still awake. And my friends, they work tremendously hard. They have goals, wealthy people. They have goals. They have commitment to their goals. They're very disciplined people. They are very, very disciplined to what they commit to. They are willing to take risks, big risks. They're willing to lose big. They're willing to invest big and lose big. And perhaps that's what made them wealthy, right? So where does God come into this process? Well, when you fall, my friends, He's there to give you that push again. He's there to give you that push. And that is where God plays in the life of making us wealthy. So as we pray for wealth, Sri Krishna Bhagavan said the third type of people who come to me for wealth. The Lord says, I will bless you. And चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम जना सुकृतिनो अर्जुन अर्थो जिज्ञासुर अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी चा भरतर्षभा. Gyani cha Bharatarshava. He says, Arjun, the last one is the ones who are called the Gyanis. They pray to me for wisdom. Now, and at the end of this all, Arjun asked Bhagwan Shri Krishna. He says, Krishna, among these four types of people, which one is the best among the classes of devotee, if we want to classify devotees? Bhagwan says, Arjun, you see the one with wisdom, the one who prays to me for wisdom. I'm equal to all. Chapter 9 of Gita, Bhagwan says this, that I am equal to all in this world. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dvesho stina priya ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya maiti te teshu chapyaham. He says, I'm equal to all. But you see, that devotee who prays for wisdom, that one is close to me and will always be successful. Why though will the person of wisdom, why will the man of wisdom or the woman of wisdom always be successful? Because you see, with wisdom, my friends, with wisdom, we can overcome our pains, the first type. With wisdom, my friends, we can overtype arto jigyasa. With wisdom, we can acquire knowledge. And with wisdom, we can acquire wealth. And even if we do not have pains, knowledge, and wealth, we will have the wisdom to be content with what we have. My friends, this is Sri Krishna's words from the Gita to Arjun. Arjun, the person who prays to me for wisdom. And why do we pray for wisdom? Because it is not something that can be taught. Which course in university have you ever taken, or high school, or secondary school, or whatever, have you taken that says, we're going to have wisdom class today? Right? No. If at all, you're going to lose your wisdom teeth. And when you lose your wisdom teeth, well, I hope you don't lose your wisdom with that. Wisdom is never taught. Wisdom is acquired. It is accumulated. It is a God-given quality, my friends. To try to put wisdom in someone's head is not a good thing, because it is Krishna, Jagat Guru Krishna, the supreme teacher, who has to place that in you. A person of wisdom stands out. A person of wisdom stands out in the sense not of pride, but of accomplishments of behavior and the way they display themselves in life. My friends, so the four types of devotee, or the four classification of devotee, my friends, according to Sri Krishna in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And anything according to God is the way of life. Embrace this as the way of life, my friends. This is the first segment of the discussion today, and I hope when you pray, you have a better understanding of your purpose of prayers. Your purpose of prayers. Your purpose of prayers is, to make you better in the experience. Is to make you a better person in the experience of your prayers. But my friends, understand that if you're any good to God, and if you're any dedicated to God, when you fall, He will be the hand that catches you. He will be the hand that catches you. Friends, I want you all to enjoy this next song, Bandau Charan Kamal Raghunandan, be done by Bhumika. This song is for Bhagwan Sri Ram, and we ask and pray that Bhagwan Sri Ram as well, Maryada Purushottam, continue to guide and to bless all of you. And when we come back, we'll have a few more dedications to all the beautiful people who are celebrating today something, and more teachings as well.
Bando charan kamal raghunandan, Bando charan kamal raghunandan, kamal raghunandan, kamal raghunandan, kamal raghunandan, kamal raghunandan, Bando charan kamal raghunandan, Bando charan kamal raghunandan. जिनके कृपा सकल सुख संपत्ति, जिनके कृपा सकल सतन मोरे चंदन, पावत जन भतन मोरे चंदन, बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन, बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन।
जन्म के निस दिन दे दे तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। हम भोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के,
हम भोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के,
निश दिन दे दे तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। धरती जग पालन करती, अंबर का धार है तू, सब सुख छूते सब दुख छूते, इस जीवन का हार है तू सत्यम तू शिवम सुंदरम, तू सत्यम सुंदरम, हम सब चपल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। आंसू फूल में श्रद्धा, अंतर में लेकर उजियारा, तेरे बंदे नेनत मस्तक, नभ की सूरज चांद सितारे, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों देखे मधुर सवेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। हम भोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के,
हम भोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के,
निश दिन दे दे तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे,
चरण कमल है तेरे।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ,
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ,
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ,
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ,
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ,
जय जय माँ
दुर्गा माता की जय। भगवान श्री कृष्ण बात निहारे घनश्याम नैना नीर भरे. Friends, everything about him is beautiful, and I'm so happy that we can dedicate each day to someone in our life. And dedicating your day to God is an extremely important thing to do. Our home that we live in, the bed that we sleep in, even the dreams that we have, all belong to Him. And so today we wish Pooja a happy birthday, and we dedicate this beautiful Jagjit Kirtan to you, and ask that Sri Krishna Bhagwan bless you, Pooja. Greetings coming from your father Devan, Mother Mala, and your brother Kishan. की बात निहारे घनश्याम नैना नीर भरे. बात निहारे घनश्याम नैना नीर भरे. आस करे दिन रैन, आस करे दिन रैन, नैना नीर भरे. बात निहारे घनश्याम नैना नीर भरे. जोग ध्यान में चित नहीं लागे, मन की फिर ही पल पल जागे. रैन जगे अभिराम, रैन जगे अभिराम, नैना नीर भरे. बात निहारे घनश्याम नैना नीर भरे. वांके बिहारी कृष्ण मुरारी, काहे सके सुध बुध बिसराई, काहे सके सुध बुध बिसराई. रैन कब आओगे मेरे धाम, कब आओगे मेरे धाम, नैना नीर भरे. बात निहारे घनश्याम नैना नीर भरे. पतित पावन मोहे शरण लीजो, नाथ सखा हरि दर्शन दीजो, नाथ सखा हरि दर्शन दीजो. लगन लगे तेरे नाम, लगन लगे तेरे नाम. ओ नैना नीर भरे. बात निहारे घनश्याम Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Happy birthday again, Pooja, and God bless you always. And to our two little friends now, happy first birthday to Jason Punai, and happy fifth birthday, of course, to your brother Justin Punai. Lovely picture sent by your parents, beautiful family, and I'm so glad that we can sing and be in satsang with all of you. And never too late, never too early, rather, to be in satsang with our children. You know, I want to tell you one thing today as we sing a song for these children. Never ever, never ever ever, and I'm not even putting on any drama here, never ever in our temple, Bhavani Shankar Mandir, since 2007 we're opened. 4 years now we're in the new building, and the rest of the years we were in the old building. Never ever has Pandit Hardat ever said to anyone in the congregation to take your children outside. I have never ever done that. These are things I can say publicly because, you know, you got to stand by what you believe in. I told you the other night, never ever ever has Pandit Hardat put a price or demanded money from anyone for what he does as a Pandit. I've never done that. As a matter of fact, the place that I work, even, you know, I'm probably the only guy there who doesn't demand for, you know, what I want. But that's a different story. Ever have I ever demanded money from anyone, put a price on anyone, give everybody an idea? Never. And also, ever have I told anyone, looked at anyone funny whose kids made noise in our temple? You know why? Because I believe that if parents cannot bring their children out to a mandir, you know what I don't understand? It is so difficult for an adult to sit down for a few minutes. It is so difficult for an adult to sit down. You know, the attention span is 7 minutes, right? You know why 7 minutes? Because when you watch television, after 7 minutes, the break comes on, then you go into the fridge, you take out something, eat and you drink, and then you go back again, sit down for 7 minutes, and then advertisement come back again, gone again, pick up your way, and then you look movie again, 7 minutes, you're gone again. Yeah, the people know that if you sit down too long, you're going to snooze, you'll sleep away. So they created this thing in us, they built us this way. Human beings cannot sit down, adults cannot sit down and watch things long. What do you expect about children? What do you expect from children? And that's why when they cry and so on, parents know in the temple that if your child cries, they'll carry them outside and like get a little fresh air and things, feed them a little bobo and so on, and let them be happy. But, you know, we have never, not ever done that to children because I know parents have discretion and so. Bring your children out to the temple. 1 year old, it doesn't matter, 5-year-old, doesn't matter. Bring them out to the temple because we love them. We feel that children, when they grow up, they must be nurtured with the right environment, with the right soil, and with the right, you know, ingredients. So bring them out to the temple. Take them out to any temple. And if anybody shouts at you or something like that, don't get upset with them and not go back to the temple and things like that. You don't. That's not how Hindus behave, right? You know, you have to use your discretion when bhajans are going on and meditation is happening, and so you want to be quiet and so on. Use your discretion. But to these lovely two children, Justin and Jason, I hope that in your own way you celebrated your birthday today, two little cuties. Let us sing Krishna Gopal Hari He, Dina Dayal Hari to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. May both of you be little Gopals. You have to be a little mischievous as little boys, you know. Little boys who are not mischievous are not boys. So Bhagavan Krishna bless you and stay sweet always. Hey Krishna Gopal Hari, Hey Deen Dayal Hari, Hey Krishna Gopal Hari, Hey Deen Dayal Hari, Tum Karta करता तुम ही कारण परम कृपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि रथ हाके रण भूमि में और कर्म योग के मर्म बताए। अजर अमर है परम तत्व यूं काया की दुख सुख समझाए। सखा सारथी शरणागत के, सखा सारथी शरणागत के सदा प्रतिपाल हरे। हे दीन दयाल हरे, हे परम कृपाल हरे, हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरे। शाम के रंग में रंग गई मीरा रस, खान पुरस की खान हुए। जग से आके बंध करे तो सूरदास की तरस किए। मात यशोदा ब्रज नारी के, मात यशोदा ब्रज नारी के माखन चोर हरे। हे दीन दयाल हरे, जय कृष्ण गोपाल हरे, जय नंद के लाल हरे। हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरे, कृष्ण गोपाल हरे, जय नंद के लाल हरे, जय कृष्ण गोपाल हरे। हे दीन दयाल हरे, हे दीन दयाल हरे, हे दीन दयाल। बोले श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। Now we'll dedicate a bhajan to Aja Seru from New York. I hope you had a beautiful song. This song Gokul Ka Gwala to Bhagwan Shri Krishna is dedicated to you. I'm so happy, my friends, that seniors from all parts of the world are connecting. I spoke to a few of them, my friends, and it is amazing how much bliss satsang can bring to them. They grew up with this thing, you know. They grew up with satsang, they grew up with katha, they grew up with bhajan. So enjoy, all of you. This is for Aja Seru in New York and comes from Larissa and Jason, of course. Enjoy. Happy birthday to you, Aja.
गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला। देवकी ने जिस जन्म दिया रे माँ यशोदा ने पाला। गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला और सितारे सब कन्हा को जाने, सब कन्हा को जाने। रोज़े छुपते रोज निकलते कान्हा को देखन आए, कान्हा को देखन आए। कान्हा कान्हा करते करते छुपते हैं ये रामा, हे जादू वाला बांसुरी वाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला। कान्हा कान्हा रथ पे जो सोए रातों में, जो सोए रातों में। कान्हा जीवन सपना आते उनकी ही आँखों में, उनकी ही आँखों में। उसका मान रखत है कान्हा, बोले जो रामा रामा, हे भोला बाला बांसुरी वाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला। देवकी ने जिस जन्म दिया है माँ यशोदा ने पाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला, गोकुल का ग्वाला बांसुरी वाला।
And that's a dedication to Aja Basil Seru from New York. God bless you. And I hope you really had a pleasant day. On behalf of your grandchildren in Canada, Larissa and Jason. And to all of you lovely people, I remember we are streaming live as well on YouTube. And all the folks who are using Apple devices, they are finally happy because they can stream from YouTube to their TV and watch high definition TV in their home. 720p. Right. Well, thank you all for joining, and please remember to hit that subscribe button on YouTube so we can bring you all these beautiful programs and videos and all that. So we're gonna sing a song for Seema now. Seema, this beautiful young girl in our temple, 16 years. Happy birthday to you, Seema. And of course your friends are here clapping for you. Happy 16th birthday. You know, a girl today, when they turn 16, we have to understand what 16 means in the context of Sweet 16. Seema is such a pleasant child. Most of the time serious. Black and white answers. You ask a question, you get an answer, that's it. Very detailed and can really carry on a conversation. Miss you all very much. And today you celebrate 16 years. I hope and pray that you've, over the years at Bhavani Shankar Mandir, since you've been coming, she's been coming at our temple for classes since the old place. And then we came over to the new temple, and their family, all of them amazingly dedicated. Well, except Daddy. Daddy is home and he leaves them to work. So which means he's working too, right? By zero program, you work too, because it doesn't mean that you're not there, it means you're not doing anything. It means you're home and you've given them the permission to come and work. Thank you very much. This family works. When I say work, I mean selflessly serving our temple. All of them. Ryan is one of our tech guys there. Devi, a tremendous helper in the temple, volunteering. And of course, Seema in our dance groups and the whole works. So anyone who volunteers, my friends, for this cause that we serve, this huge cause, this great cause that we serve, my friends, God always takes care of you. And this lovely family, congratulations to you all, and happy birthday, Seema. I hope that this little satsang can make it pleasant for you to enjoy your beautiful evening. 16 is something, where does 16 come from? Why do we celebrate Sweet 16? Right? Today when Sweet 16 is celebrated, people, they invest a lot of money. Well, at least in Canada here, I know. They in great elaborateness, they celebrate Sweet 16. The stuff that you see in social media where the Italian style, they give them healings of wear, that's not Indian, that has not our culture, that's another tradition. I don't want to comment on anything because it's your life, you do what you want, banquet hall and stuff, you spend your money and you do what you got to do. But you know what Sweet 16 means? Why does a girl celebrate Sweet 16? And why is it that the family are so excited, my friends, to celebrate Sweet 16? What happened when a girl, in our tradition, when a girl became of age, I'm telling you back in the time, when a girl becomes of age, right? That girl was ready for marriage. And this is not only Hindu tradition, this is times of the north and all that. When they become of age, it means they are ready to take on other responsibilities of life. Girls then, they got married very early. Many of you seniors who are watching this program tonight, you can relate to that. How old were you when you got married? Me not here, but exactly. They married very young, sometimes 14, sometimes 15. They barely understood what life was. And don't anybody comment that that was women and they had to be. No. They were very strong women with wisdom, right? The women today strong and so on, different kind of strength. Please, I don't want to get into women trouble here. Sometimes I hear our women of today, commenting that ladies had to get married those times because they had no choice, and the other people. No. They were very strong women then. But circumstances led because, families had to be expanded, men had to go to work, ladies, whatever it was appropriate at that time, right? It was appropriate. We practice our tradition according to Kalariti, according to the time we live in, right? It's not practical now to have 12 children in a home and stuff like that, especially when COVID there, you know what I'm saying? So that time was very different. So when girls became of age, right? You see how the numbers come up here, 17, 16, there we go. When girls become of age at that time, they were ready to get married. So when they become of age, it was a big celebration. The day when they become of age, families will come up. Even today in Bihar, where our ancestors came from, when a girl becomes of age today, when she becomes mature, the families come over on the day itself and they celebrate and they put a veil around on her and so on. And they do pujas and so on, celebrating, their daughter's life. So nowadays it's approximately 16 earlier. They mature earlier and so on. But that's where Sweet 16 came from, right? That's where Sweet 16 came from. And today I think a lot of people celebrate Sweet 16 without knowing what it means. I hope you have a little understanding of what it was. But regardless of it, it's a big thing for the girls, so we got to make them feel special. Seema, I wish we could have been COVID-less to celebrate with your 16th birthday, because you're so special to all of us. And I hope and pray that all the girls who will one day turn 16, you will have an appreciation for life, because this is the transition period, This is the age where you're now preparing for adulthood and all that. And I don't have to give Seema this lesson, but it's a lesson for all our girl children and our boy children especially. And age is a number. And age is a number. It doesn't mean for any reason that, you're what we call independent today. No, we are never independent. My parents have died and they've gone many years ago. I was young. In my mind, I was too young. They did not live to see my children. But I think that as we grow and we go into age, it's a number. We are never independent. They have died and gone. I'm not independent. I want to tell you this. I can't do as I want and see as I want, because I will offend the name that my father and my mother has kept and has preserved for me. Poor people they were, but rich in their heart and their culture, they were as well. So although they're gone, I'm not independent. I can't go do as I want, because it will offend the name that my ancestors have worked hard for. And to all you growing children out there, if there's one little advice you can take from a young man, is that you're never independent. You're never old enough to do things on your own. You're never old enough to make decisions on your own. No matter how educated you are, you're never old enough. The wisdom of the parents who have molded your lives, those are the wisdom and teachings that you should take, remember, apply, and just embrace them for what they are. Seema, we are so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Happy, happy birthday to you. And we're going to sing for you. वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे हे वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे हे वीर हनुमाना
अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे.
Clap your hands, everybody. Let's celebrate birthdays. Let's celebrate Seema's sweet 16. Satsang, Seema, come on, clap your hand. Ryan, I want you to clap your hand harder than that. Imagine all day cook. राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी 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 अरे वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे हे वीर हनुमाना
अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे.
Okay. Ryan, I have a sense that you're not dancing. Ryan, I want you to get up from that couch and I want you to dance for your sister's 16th birthday as though you're in the temple and Pandit Harad is singing and you and Auntie Darius and Uncle are dancing. Come on everybody! Veer Hanumana Ati Balvana Ram Naam Rasiya Hey Veer Hanumana
अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे
प्रभु मन बसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 अरे वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे
वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे हे
प्रभु मन बसिया रे
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम ओ वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन बसिया 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 रे. And so your poem requested this song for you. So I hope you enjoy the song, Seema. And all the birthday people, let's dance together. All the birthday people, let's dance together. This song was requested on behalf of Seema's Pua in celebration of her birthday. तेरा आज ही जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो तेरा आज ही जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो आज ही जन्मदिन आज ही जन्मदिन आज ही जन्मदिन आज ही जन्मदिन आज ही जन्म तेरा आज ही जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो तेरा आज ही जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो ला 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 चलो फलो रहो तो जगत में करो धर्म की रक्षा। जो कोई दीना नाथ ही आवे, दीना प्रेम की भिक्षा। प्रेम की पट है बड़ा निराला, प्रेम की पट है बड़ा निराला। खनी हो या गंगा हो तेरा आज जन्मदिन मुबारक हो, तेरा आज जन्मदिन मुबारक हो। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। परमेश्वर को भूल न जाना जिसने मनुष्य बनाई। याद करो अपनी माता को जिसने तुझे जन्माई। भाई बहन के मिलकर रहना, भाई बहन के मिलकर रहना। पानी दूध मिसाल वो तेरा आज जन्मदिन मुबारक हो, तेरा आज जन्मदिन मुबारक हो। आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्म तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो, तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो, तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो, ओ तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो। आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्म तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो, ओ तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको I don't know what else we can do to make Seamus feel special, but I know how simple it is. So, sweet 16, happy birthday to you. Again, birthday greetings going out to all the other folks. Happy birthday, Brandon, and to your Nana, Frederick Pirumal as well. God bless you both. On behalf of Naomi, Golin, Terry, Sandy, Tyler, Kayla, and Aaron, blessings in abundance from the Divine Mother. Happy birthday, Pooja Raghunandan, on behalf of your mother Mala, Divan, and your brother Kishan. God bless you always, Pooja, and stay well. Happy first birthday to the little two cuties, Jason Punai, and fifth birthday to Justin Punai. May Bhagwan shower his blessings on you both and fulfill your wishes. Your parents, they say they love you both. Your parents, Randy and Diane, your sister, Emily, grandparents, aunts and uncles. Happy birthday, guys. All the best. And happy birthday to Aja Basil. I keep saying he's from New York, but I don't know if he's from New York. I think he's from Edmonton. Anyway, Aja Basil, wherever you're watching from, happy birthday to you. And this is coming from your grandchildren, Larissa and Jason. God bless all of you, friends. I had a lot of fun today. And I hope you did as well. So remember, keep in tune with Satsang. Keep close to God. Keep close to prayers. Keep close to singing. And when all fails, my friends, remember, your electricity will fail you, your generator will fail you, but that one up there, the Master himself, the Divine Goddess herself, will never ever fail you. It is good to fall, my friends, because sometimes we need to know how hard is the ground. We need to fall a little bit because we need to know how hard is the ground. We need to fall because it is important to learn how to get up. If you learn how to get up, my friends, how are you going to proceed in life? It is okay to have that in mind, but whenever that happens, please don't blame the Lord. The Lord, my friends, is going to fuel your life back. Hanumanji Maharaj is going to fuel your life back whenever he wants to. And so, talking about fuel, let us fuel our minds and our bodies before we end this program. To Hanumanji Maharaj. Together, all of you, let us go into tune and let us sing to Hanumanji Maharaj. Ki Shri Guru Charan Saroj Rajam Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghuvar Bimal Jasu Jo Dayak Phalchar बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मुहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर। जय कपीश तिन्हु लोक
उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा। अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी। कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा। कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा। हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे। कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन। तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर। राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया। राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा। विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे। रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए। श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई। तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाय। सहस बदन तुमरो यश गावे। अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा। नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते। कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा। राम मिलाइ राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना। लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु। लीलो त्राहि मधुर पर जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुख माहि। जल्दी लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते। सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे। होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा। तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संभालो आपे। तीनों लोक हाथ पे कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे। महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग है निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंतकाल रघुबरपुर जाए, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए। और देवता चितन धरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर बोल, जो तहि बंदी महासुख हो। जो यहाँ पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साथी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महादेवा।
नाथ
हृदय महादेवा।
पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूरति राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसूं सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की। शांताकारं भुजगशयनं, पद्मनाभं सुरेशं। विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं, मेघवर्णं शुभांगं। लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं, योगिविद्यानगम्यं। वन्दे विष्णुं भावभयहरं, सर्वलोकैकनाथम्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय। मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति, हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो गणपति भगवान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, जगदम्बिका माता की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। सबको ये जय जय सीताराम। Thank you all for being with us. And now if you could please hop onto YouTube, which is starting to get out there now. If you can hop onto YouTube and just click the subscribe button and the notification button for us to bring you some live broadcasts, we'll appreciate that. And then hop online here, everyone, afterwards, and let's say Jai Sitaram to everyone, or Jai Shri Krishna, Om Namah Shivaya, Namaste, whatever you choose. Let us do that and wish everyone a very pleasant night. Hope you all enjoyed satsang today as I did. I wake up in the morning and I look forward for the evening. Well, that's funny. Wake up in the morning and look forward for the evening. So Jai Sitaram, everyone. Shari Mangal, Sitaram, Niranjan Gopal, Sitaram, Devi Ali, Dira Prasad, Nilvanti Basant. Hope you enjoyed the niece birthday. Didi Chandra, Sabji Manbo, Auntie Leela, Lakshmi Punai. Hope you guys enjoyed the kids' birthday. Kavita Satar, Rajan and Shari Budiyu. Dolly Sin, Devika Prasad Nazir, Omar Ramlal, Palsi Mahadev, Geeta Ram Pratap, Vijay Basiram. My sister Natasha Dore Prasad from Guyana. Anita Musahib, Savi Rohini Kilawan. Savi, I know, I am rich. Samantha Balgovind Balaraju, D. Prasad, Shirley Prasad, Jai Sri Ram from New York. Hope you guys are well in New York there. Lily Ram, Anat Ibrahim, Jairam Junior Singh, Boyd Arnam, Lisa Jamwanti, Dalip Singh, Lal Goitri, Narendra Balaraju, Vidya Devanandan, Patsi Mahadev, Sister Oma, Taralal, Of course, energized with peace. That's beautiful. Srinita Sadika Kumar, Vishnu Prasad, Mindy Singh, Vedi Sankar, Uma Bhagwan Din, Antilalita Anka Prem, and let's take a look here. Baiji Deo, Sabita and family, Chandrati Sukram, Varnika Bechan, Sharda Guraya Bisnath, Ramika Chanan, Malaz Mahabir, Shanti Gosai, Sunita Supnath, Kamo and Ramprasad, family. Yes, they caused birthday today there. Anita Pashram, hope all the Pashrams are well. Kamo Singh, Akimo Singh, Natasha Devini Chedi, Lena Saw, Savita Hardwar, Bevram Charan, Auntie Data from Florida, Sati Samar from Brampton, Zavika Prasad, BJ and J and Bina J Ram, Jasmine Sri Kisun, Ani Kumar and Ravi and the kids, Sister Camila, Kamla Dwarka, Eileen Basdeo, Puran Indar, Pamela George, Janet Singh, Bhavandin Maharaj, Nita Chandadeo, Natasha Devini, oh yes, wishing happy birthday there to our Monday folks. Hey, that's Cuddles' photo on Natasha's profile. Cuddles, you miss him. Sabu Ram Narayan, Ishrani Prasad. Shiva from Montreal, yes, Bhuvan is doing his best on the tabla. Kismat Prasad, Karishni Kumar, Vidyan Ganesh and Gauri, Shanta Jairam, Kim Punai. A lot of Punais tonight on the program. Nice to see all of you. Shobha Mathura, Ravi Jagdeo, Mona Ganesh, my sister Data and Didi from New York there. Lavin and Ravi Hardyal, Surajini Lachman, Chandani Budram, Nalo Herald from New York, Sheila Omaid, Drupati Sicharan, Joan Shivnath, Angel Debans, Geeta Balram, Shanice JP, Tushni Panay, Gomati Narayan. Jai Sitaram, everyone. I don't know what you're having tonight for dinner, but we're having roti and pumpkin. Roti and pumpkin. It is going to be a beautiful dinner. Nice, simple food. Indi Bikram, Garbaran, Sitaram, everyone there. Tarmati Narayan. Hope you guys are well. Ivy Sitaram. Sarojini Lachman, Kavita Sukhbir, Jai Sitaram, everyone. Have a blessed evening. See you all tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. sharp. Facebook and YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel to bring you nice podcasts and videos. God bless everyone. Devi Hardat, Sitaram, Tarmati Narayan. Namaste.